Hello everyone, good night to all of you, or not, I don't know where you are. I believe in the East Coast it's still morning, not morning, but still day. Um, well, during the weekend, uh, sorry for yesterday for not having any stream. I was quite sick and I'm still a little bit, um, but much better, much better. Um, One issue that I had a lot with YouTube existing is that what is that? What do you mean by ugly? Yeah, it's very ugly. Uh, but why didn't your show here? Weird, maybe some lag. Um, so other issue with that. One issue that I had a lot with YouTube is that what happened? Okay. Hello, cuz. Hello. It's very ugly. Basically, it's very ugly. Like I can show the emotes, but it's the regular YouTube thing. I saw, and during the weekend, I'm not sure, maybe some of you saw, that I opened some streams to test this out because I saw some repositories from like 4 years ago, which tried to fix this, which basically what they did, and now I'm going to draw. Where is it here? Can you guys see my paint? In theory you should. Apparently not. Okay, what happens? You see, YouTube has the chat here. The chat. Chat is just text. It's text. Plain text. From what I know, and I saw Stack Overflow question about this, is that even their chat, their modes are text, as expected, but they have a module that runs on, I imagine it's on the front end. It's like JS code, JavaScript, that takes this text and parses it to make the drawings, make the emotes, the silly, funny, pretty emotes, and then it displays back into the chat. This is like from the back end, this is on the front end, so you can see the text and then there's the emojis and stuff. But all of this is YouTube only. What betterTTV does is it takes this text over here, puts it through their little box of JS, parses it, and gives the little drawings, and then sends it back. That's why the first moment you load this thing, it doesn't appear, it appears as text as the one that is appearing on the left right now. The opposite. The one who shows here shows the way it is here because it did so because it passed through this little box of JS that is betterTTV. The issue is this type of chat here that is editable and everything, like you can change and make it pretty, it uses the YouTube URL, and because of that I get the raw text that comes from, not the raw text, but the text that comes from this machine that comes from this thing. I'm seeing this. Not, it doesn't go through this. Got it? Oh, stream elements switch worked. That's really nice. That's also a good thing. String elements should be working now on the chat as a robot. So what happens is we need, and I saw other people who try to do this, but this broke many times ago because YouTube changes stuff on the fly. It doesn't notify anyone. What we'll be doing is that instead of sending this here to this text, what we'll do is we're going to use their API. This is betterTTV, by the way. betterTTV, I don't know. We're going to take their APIs, both of them, which basically gives access to this little box here. I'm going to take the raw text from YouTube and the machine workings of this thing to generate a custom chat, and this will go through this machine. I can get the code from here. This is probably going to be like a web server or something, which comes with the chat parsing through the emotes, and I'll display that on the stream. Very cool. Very cool. Got it? That's what we're going to try to do this. Probably not going to finish today, but that's the idea, that's the gist of it. We're going to interact with YouTube API, with betterTTV API, and going to try to take the text from here, parse through here, to display here, over there, on the left. Better, let me change this. There we go. Okay. Given this explanation, what we will do is that there is these. Where's my mouse? My mouse isn't showing for me. There is these two repositories. They're the same. Why are they the same? Where's my mouse? They're the same. Apparently. I didn't notice that. Why did the guy fork his own project? Okay, this thing here, basically, it runs a server, a server at port 7776, which does the job of that other thing. It goes to betterTTV, not only betterTTV but 7TV, also this other one that I don't know. And what it does, let me destroy paint now. I don't need you anymore. And what it does. Oh yeah. Thank you, Leaf. Franker faces. Yeah. That one. I've never saw that one, by the way. I've only seen people using betterTTV and 7TV. But the issue with this thing is that it doesn't work anymore. If you go to, where is it? Where's my mouse? Why did my mouse disappeared out of my screen? I think it's showing for you guys, but it's not for me. I sound like a schizo, but I swear I'm not. Yet, at least. But I'll guide myself looking at the stream. There we go. As you can see, this is the server. Apparently it runs. Like I tried this. I tested it out, you know, and what happens is that it takes chat. It looks at chat, and it renders chat somewhat. The issue is that it doesn't show up on OBS for some reason. Like, let me try this again. If my mouse would like to work, what I have to do is that I'll have to get my channel ID real quick. So I'll change. My mouse appeared again. That's good. I'll get my channel ID because it runs on my channel ID. Like, it needs my channel ID to get the references from my chat. But the issue is it doesn't show up on OBS, and that's incredibly annoying. Okay, channel ID. I think this is okay. I think it is. Like, it's just my channel's thing. Hello, guy. Hello. Imparting. Yeah, give it a few years, and you'll be schizo if you stay on the internet. I do believe so. I don't doubt you. Okay. Now that my mouse came back again, let me try this. So you see this, okay? If I go here, it gives me an error. If I add my channel ID, let's see what happens. It tried to get, it's loading, it got my chat, right? It got my chat, but it's not rendering betterTTV. Why it's not rendering? I don't know. Look at the URL. It's the URL of the thing, right? It's the URL of the thing, of the website. Now, if I sign in real quick, now it renders, but the URL changed. You see the issue? If I put this on OBS, it's going to render like the regular chat, and it's not going to show anything. It's going to show plain text again. You see the issue? You see how retarded this is? I really don't know why it doesn't work. betterTTV sees this page. It just doesn't render it for some reason. I really don't know. Probably what's happening here is because betterTTV looks at the URL and sees, oh, this thing is in YouTube. You see, this thing is in YouTube. So I'm not going to render anything, because if I'm like on Twitter and some retard types "ayaya," it isn't supposed to show "ayaya," so it doesn't render that because it's a no-name site, you know. And even when I tried running this on localhost on my machine, it didn't work because this thing does not see random stuff, you know. Like, you can add it on Discord. I didn't know this. This is actually pretty cool. But even so, like, you see, it doesn't. That's probably the issue. Now I'm wondering, making the thing will work? Is it actually going to work? I'm not sure. I don't know if this guy is actually making pulls from their API. And now that I see and look at his code and his implementation more carefully, like you can see here, working, I do believe he does not pull things from betterTTV's API. I do believe he just found a loophole at the time. betterTTV changed how it works, and it broke this shit. So what we'll do is we'll go to here, and we will look and read 5,000 pages of betterTTV API and YouTube API and trying to figure out how I can do this shit. Okay. Why is chat not appearing on screen? Now it is. You see, another issue. This thing needs to be kinda in my screen for some reason. Like it needs to be like this. It is not. It actually changes on the screen. I hate this. It's actually so stupid. I need another monitor for this thing. If I click out of it, it stays there. Okay, weird. Let's see if it's going to disappear again. Well, so yeah. IG, bots, Nightbot, editor, channel emotes. Good evening, Burger. Good evening. Another test, PNG, animated phones, channel emotes, shared emotes, code hypers. We'll have to code each and every user able to send and receive data from to and from clients. All endpoints are prefixed with the following: get a user by the provider and provider ID. Okay. Kinda bad actually, because I was going to eat this guy's project and try making it work, but apparently it does not work anymore. Probably because it does not go through YouTube's API. You know, you see? Oh no, this is the original one. The other guy's is the fork. Okay. But it does not use YouTube API. Like you can see, the guy was trying to make this work with 7TV again, and kinda betterTTV or not? No, not with betterTTV. He was trying to make this work with 7TV. I am a little bit. That's why I'm speaking a little weird today. But you see, it's a bunch of JavaScript baloney trying to render this thing, but it probably doesn't work anymore as well. Because again, it does not run on code. It runs like kind of on vibes. It's more of like an exploit to make this thing work that worked 4 years ago, not anymore. So yeah, we got the API here. With a bunch of stuff. Global emotes, user, WebSocket. Takes me to nowhere. WebSocket doesn't exist. Okay. What are you drinking? Water. I'm drinking water. Okay. Join channel. Join your channel. Subscribe you to its events. Dude, is this Discord focused? I'm not really sure. What? Okay. Okay, it gives me a response. This is the response it gets me. It gives me. If I search for a user, it's going to give me some stuff. Like their ID and things. Okay, global emotes. Oh, betterTTV is global emotes, not the person. Okay. What would I do with this? Parse the things? Cached provider. Let me get YouTube live stream chat API. I hate, dude. Remembering working with Google stuff at work is so mind stupidly. You'd think one of the largest rigging companies in the world would have a pretty good API, like a pretty understandable API. Their APIs suck. Their documents suck. Everything about Google where it involves talking about code and making it accessible to other people sucks. Huge balls. It's horrible. Why switch to English? I don't need your Google developer program, thank you. A live stream message resource represents a chat message in your YouTube chat. The resource can contain details about several types of messages, including a newly posted text message or fan-funding event. Oh, that's true. Super chats and tips and everything are your chats. They are text messages. Okay. So what I need to do is to develop a thing that gets every single new chat message from this thing and renders through betterTTV pipeline. I imagine. I think. I guess. Get. Is there something that isn't a get? Like, how can I just join channel, bar channel, emote create events are sent when a new emote is uploaded to the subscribed channel or when a new shared emote is added. Now I'm confused. Do they not allow you to render stuff on their pipeline? What the hell? Channel, example event, emote update, data, emote ID, something code dog jam, channel, something. So it just gives you back stuff that you did. User broadcast your user information, if any, to other clients in the same channel. This should be sent when messages are sent by the user. Okay. Usually on channel join, this event is triggered when a user broadcasts themselves to other clients. Okay. So, we got the name of the data. We got the emote. We got if they're pro. We got their channel. The provider ID. Not sure what the provider would be. User's platform. User ID. So kind like your ID on YouTube, something like that. Copium, it's a PNG, it's not animated, and it comes from a user, from a certain provider, and they got a badge. This is very Twitch focused because of badges and stuff. Okay. I guess this is it. Usually on channel join, this event is triggered when a user broadcasts themselves to other clients. Sometimes I want to kill people who write the documentation for APIs because they're so stupidly vague and retarded about it. Channel change occurred in. Usually on channel join, this event is triggered when a user broadcasts themselves to other clients. User broadcast. User update. Channel name structure. Channel name is a concatenated string with provider and provider ID. K. Therm. Is this even possible to do? Now that I'm thinking of it, like apparently, I don't know if I'm too stupid, but I don't get anything that's going on. Explain it in Minecraft terms. No. Okay, so just post MHM 1,000 times on chat and you'll eventually understand it. Like this. Like dang it. Like this. And the chat is all wanky. Incredibly so, it's not updating. True, it's like that. You updated now. I hate this thing. Like, I need to look at chat so that it updates. That's so stupid. So it's even worse. I really want to kill myself right now. Let me... Where in this stupid API documentation am I able to render a message that comes from my YouTube channel? Oh, I didn't send him. There we go. Oh. Okay. User broadcast. When messages are sent by the user. What does that mean? Like here, you get the name, like the dessert cake, and you get the mode the guy sent. You get his name. I'm not sure what's the difference between name and the thing. Personal emote. That's the thing that is confusing me. It's as if it's rendering accounts, like betterTTV accounts. You know? And that's what's confusing me. List of usernames which betterTTV renders with bot badge. Rendering. Nightbot. Display name. Badge type. Emote structure. Here. ID, code, image type, animated, user ID, username, display name, provider ID. Okay, I get the emote structure. Where's the emote thing? Provider in them. Okay, YouTube, Twitch. Okay. Okay. So, cached users provider would be YouTube, and then the provider ID would be my YouTube ID, and that would get my user ID in betterTTV, my bots, my avatar, my channel emotes, and my shared emotes. Why? I don't know why you need that, but you can get that. Let me try. Do I got Postman on my computer? Postman. I do. Let me try doing a quick pull on this thing. Good thing I got it in hand. By the way, if you don't know this program, go study. I'm kidding. It's used to test APIs and stuff without you needing to make a complex. Instead of making a complete rigging application and stuff. Let me just log in real quick. Is it going to work? Apparently it's not. Use it for Microsoft Graph API. Oh, got it. Probably uni stuff, right? Apparently I can just skip. I don't wear the programming socks, bro. You may as well be speaking Xinjiang. Oh, work stuff. Nice. I'm not going to go into explaining what the hell an API is, but it's basically you send code, computer process stuff, and then it sends back to you, but via internet. Ask ChatGPT to fix it for you. I will eventually. Okay, new HTTP request. There we go. It's a get because I'm getting information from betterTTV. What basically happens is that on the server where betterTTV is, they got a code that is named users. When I send the YouTube provider and my channel URL, my channel ID, which is this thing, it's going to go into their database, get the information, and provide it back to me, all via the internet, you know. It's a way of integrating different programs without me needing to know what hell happened inside of there. Okay, so HTTP API betterTTV 3 cached users and then provider ID. Okay, my provider is YouTube, sadly, and my provider ID is this thing. There I go. If I send this, return me stuff. Great. Am I leaking something? Probably. Do I care? No. Okay. It returned me my ID, my avatar, which is my image, my emotes, the ID of my emote, the code Orpheus. If you digit Orpheus, it's going to load the PNG associated with this ID. It's how they organize stuff. You see, this is a channel emote because Orpheus is an emote that's only on my channel. And then there's the shared emotes, which means there are emotes which my channel is linking to. I got the ID, the code, the animated type. If it's animated, image type, which is a GIF, it's animated since it's a GIF, and the user in which this emote came from. Got it? I got it. That's what it's important. But basically, there's all the emotes that I got here. Again, what you need these, I don't know. But you got it. We got it. Okay, now I'm starting to understand this a little bit better. How do I send text to them so they can render it? Global emotes. This is just going to return all the global emotes. Returns list of users with badges. It's a list of all emotes that have been called so far. Not necessarily. You see here, this is a database of all emotes that are associated with my channel. You see that Orpheus does not have the description of the person because Orpheus is a channel emote. That means I did not share it for anyone. Where For Evil, Badge, Cat Hug, and others, people share them on betterTTV. And so my channel, which has this ID here, links to them in their database so that I am able to use them. You see, they are owned, quote unquote, by other channels on betterTTV. They share them, and my channel is making a reference to their emote. That way they can have a single emote like For Evil, and a million people can have it on their channels, and they don't have to save on their database for quadrillion times this stupid GIF. They can only load it a single time and have 533 channels reference it. Got it? Okay. No. Okay, now that we got this, we can get badges, but I think badges are only Vex. Should women be legal if they're inside of the kitchen? Then yes. Emote approver, translator, support volunteer, developer. There are some badges. I think these are betterTTV badges. Okay, dude, I got the emote structure. How do I render the emote? How do I render stuff via your API? Badges. And then there's a WebSocket that doesn't do anything. Okay. Oh, now I get it. Now I get it. Their API is stupidly simple. Every single other stuff, it's a WebSocket. Let me let ChatGPT just tell the difference. Differentiate. Do the emotes work already? Yes, if you got betterTTV, but they will not show properly on chat. It's literally just download betterTTV, dude, and things will appear to you. So you can stop using. Well, they will appear even if you don't have them, but they won't appear to you. Differentiate API versus WebSocket. Okay. Basically, the important things is for them to appear in the chat. I care little for emotes. That's true. Did your badge work? It didn't? It did not, because you wrote it in a stupid way. It's this way. It's with a capital B. All emotes start, they don't, but they at least include a single capital letter. That's from what I gathered. I think there's a thing that you can use to show. No, there's no bruh. But you can do something like this. Like this. Did it work? It did. It did work. Great. You see, if you type stuff correctly, it works. You just need to think more than 2 seconds. Join channel? Oh, basically, because it did not have a capital B, it needs the capital B to work. Oh yeah, explaining what's an API and a WebSocket. The API, you send a request, they process it. They take any amount of time. Got filtered. Was he banned from YouTube? Why did all his messages disappear? What happened? The hell? What happened to him? Stream elements. Oh, because he used too many capital letters. So stream elements either banned or did he ban Burger? Wait, let me check real quick. 1 second. Did Streamlabs ban Burger? The fuck? How did I check this? How to see who you banned? YouTube. Dude, it shouldn't ban people. I configured him to not ban people. Timeout, user. Timeout. 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 You shouldn't ban him. Why wouldn't ban him? How do they check if I ban him? What the hell? And now I'm confused. I'm so lost. What the hell? Oh, you wasn't. We weren't banned. That's good. Were you timed out for like 10 seconds or so? It gave me such a scare, dude, and polluted so much of the chat. I actually jumped. The hell? And now Stream Elements sends the message about the Discord. Join the Discord, by the way. But going back to it. And no, before you send that long ass message, your badge did not have a capital B. I was timed out for calling you a creature that lives in the trees and eats bananas. Oh. So it was YouTube. Was it YouTube or was it Stream Elements? Not sure now. An API, you send stuff to them, they process it, it takes any amount of time, and then they give you back. It's not real time. You send, they do whatever they want, and they return. Each request is independent. The server doesn't remember previous requests. Now, a WebSocket is persistent. Once open, it stays open for two-way communication. That means I open a port on my computer, it starts communicating with the server, and the server opens a port for me and starts communicating with me mutually at the same time. It's low latency and it's real time. That's the issue. It's not an API. It's not easy to implement. It's more complex. Which sucks because now I have to look at it. It makes sense for chat, you see, because it makes sense because a chat can send a message anytime, like for situational use. Why WebSocket's good. Anyone can send a message anytime, and once he does, I need to have a fast way to render that stuff. So when you send a message, it connects. It's already connected. Actually, it doesn't need to connect. It's already connected. It sends the message, they process it, and they give it back. Now I need to know how to do that manually. We use WebSocket to send and receive updates to and from clients. I guess I am a client. I'm not sure. I thought I was a user. Like, what the hell is a channel? Channel name. Is this Twitch? Probably not. It appears to be, because you see, it's not mentioning YouTube or Twitch anymore. It's mentioning nothing actually. And an issue that I have is that once I ask it for the data, I get jam, I get GIF, I get this stuff. But how do they provide it back so that they can give me the image or the GIF or the whatever? They don't. That's what is making me a bit lost here. How the hell do I send the emote back so that they can provide it to me? Like, okay, you get ID, the code, the image type, if it's animated, user ID, and yada yada yada. But where is the freaking emote? Where's the image? Where's the GIF? How do I render it? So annoying, dude. I know it's possible. I know it's possible. I think it's possible. You see, now I'm going a bit on a tangent, but Vettel with Nero, Nero-sama, she's an AI. So basically what she does, she's basically ChatGPT. Something happens, there's a bunch of prompts that goes into her mind, and then he gives a text back. And then her GTS reads that, okay? What happens is that back then, it's like some months ago, I think, what, 7-8 months ago? Maybe a little bit more. When Nero said something that was on their 7TV, it would render the emote. If she said, or buh, it rendered on screen so people could see the emote. But Vettel said that from some time to here, that shit broke. And what I'm thinking is that shit broke because not betterTTV, but 7TV or other emote provider stuff change how they work. And because of that, probably because they checked URLs now or some stupid shit, they don't work anymore. And that's very annoying. This is me guessing. This is like a very me trying to guess what's happening here, but I'm not sure, like 100% sure. But it's a really good indicator. You see, it's a really big indicator. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. So brain rot. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. So I'll be back in like 5 seconds. Be entertained. I am back from the pisser. You should make ChatGPT writing stream like dude. I did not. I'm joking, I did. Okay. So we got that thesis that maybe betterTTV or 7TV. Let me check 7TV. 7TV. API. Great. True. That's 7TV. That laugh made it look like you were dying. Sometimes I wish I did. API. You know it's good when the API is on GitHub and not a normal site. I'm joking, this is a horrible presage, it's convoluted, it's horrible, and you see everything is like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, this shit is old. What is happening? Did they not have a regular API? Source available. Our entire code base is available on GitHub. Here's its extension. It got 123 issues. YouTube. There's a bug from 2024 who hasn't been fixed. Classic. Let us type as sob. Vex, how do you call a monkey that knows how to handle a rifle? I don't know. Contributing, site script, site logic, located under sites. Each folder there corresponds to an orange, such as Twitch TV or YouTube.com. A module system exists only section off into their own space. The site script works with HMR, hot module replacement, and any change to components within will hot update accordingly, making UI building very efficient. I get it. Okay. It's not okay. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is an API. It's the code for this thing, which up to today it does not work properly. In order for this to show up, you need to go here, go here. No, here. So that it shows this. And you see how it didn't work? I clicked for it to work on YouTube, and it did nothing. Platforms: YouTube, Twitch, Kick. Next. Customize your experience. No. No. Get out of here. Done. Done? Is it really done? When I click here, it appears again for me to go to do the onboarding. Great. Now, if I try to go to 7TV, I'm very pissed. If I go to 7TV, all of this, this stream exists because these fuckers, when you go into their stupid website and go to connections, manage connections, YouTube here is disabled. Why is it disabled? I don't know. Apparently the thing which says it works on youtube.com does not work on youtube.com. betterTTV works partially on youtube.com. Now we got a stupid thing which their API is useless. It just works for me to get this information here and nothing else, Like, I can render stuff with this shit because I can get the file for the set given emote. And then we got a WebSocket to work with Discord or something. I think it's Discord because nothing here. Like, it's join channel, bar channel, emote create, update, delete. Like, we got a okay, Twitch, okay, provider, Twitch. Any other? What? Let me see. I've never tried new. We need to be in a workspace. What does that mean? What's a workspace? Workspaces. Oh, I need to get an account real quick. Log in with Google. It didn't work on the web application. Rather, it didn't work with the desktop application. I'm needing to do that on the web one. Okay. Sign in. It doesn't want to sign me in. I love this thing. It works flawlessly. I think it's because it's not updated. Let me try downloading this piece of shit again. Download Postman. Windows. Save. It should be on the latest version. I just want to test the WebSocket to see if there's anything I can do with it. my issue is that none. Okay. Is that how that works? User broadcast. Broadcast your user information, if any, to other clients in the same channel. They should be sent when messages are sent by the user. So it checks the provider ID, and the channel. What does a channel mean? What? Emote update. Name, emote update, data, emote, ID, something, code, something, channel, something. This event will be triggered when an emote code is modified. In addition, this event will be emitted. Oh, I'm not showing the screen. Sorry. What? I'm so lost, dude. Now I understand why people just go and freaking stream on Twitch. It's so much easier. Like, you don't need all the hassle to go to simply making stupid emotes appear on your chat. For real, so true. Okay, it worked now. I think. New WebSocket. There we go. It worked. How a WebSocket works, you ask me? I have no idea. I've never used it, actually. But we're going to use it to join a channel. What is a channel? I also don't know. Join channel. Data. Name. Provider ID. The name of the channel to join. What? That's why I'm saying this shit looks a lot about like like a Discord stuff, you know, where there's channels and things. YouTube is the provider. And my provider ID is this. Will this do anything? Error. It gave me an error. Unexpected server response. Deflate. I think I did it wrong. Let me ask ChatGPT. Using Postman. What should I do to test this WebSocket? See Postman, opens Postman, HTTP or WS, allow. What was it because of this? No. Okay. Connect. Connected. Okay. Join a channel. After connecting, send a message like this. Name, join channel, data, name. Okay. Send. Okay, is it going to get me any response? Vex, I'll be calling it a day. No worries, dude. Have a good sleep. Good luck on your chat endeavors. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Have a lovely night, dude. Now it should work. Now it worked. See? Create events are sent when a new mode is uploaded to the channel's subscribe channel. When a new shutter mode is added. Update. Like, I open a channel with betterTTV, okay? Now, when I create an emote or update or delete it, this thing should receive a response with the emote ID and channel in which it was deleted or something. Now, why? Why do I need this? Why can't I just render stuff? I've never asked how to render betterTTV API or some shit. Here. Is there any way to use better? This was 3 years ago. On the website rather than Twitch. I want to show on stream alerts on Twitch implemented by a browser source. The message is sent. Using Laravel. So pure PHP would be without helpers like storage path for DD. Download emotes first and put them into JSON multiple times using offset. What? HTTP. If I go to user. Apparently there was a emotes shared kind of thing back then. What happens if I send this? Yeah, they decommissioned this thing. This endpoint. You don't even see it on their website anymore, on their API. Like you can get the cached emotes global. And it's okay because they're global emotes. What? But what if I want, I don't know, YouTube, and then this thing? Not found. It does not give me a no parameter issue. So it doesn't exist. Emotes. Emotes by itself exist, but it needs to be global. The heel. Okay. Let's try this again. Provider YouTube. This thing. It got me back every single emote that I got. Okay. Okay. Now what? How on this thing? Download betterTTV JSON decode emotes.json. Throw error. Emote 1x. Image type. For each emotes as emote, cdn betterTTV.net.emote. Okay. Did the guy download every single emote on betterTTV? Is that what I'm getting? Yep. What I think dude here did is that he downloaded every single emote within down emote first and put them in a JSON API betterTTV net shared top limits. It gave me all their top emotes used. Limit 100. Okay. 1000 must be 100. Okay, so it gets the top 100 emotes, and what guy here is that he offsetted it like thousands of times. and downloaded a bunch of emotes on a JSON file. Downloaded the images and created an emote dictionary. And then when the message comes from YouTube API, he checks them, goes into this JSON, and he gets the file. That's so fucking stupid. It might work. It might work, actually. Yeah. Like, there are better ways of doing this, like I hear said. And nobody answered him. I'll keep looking to see if this is a fairly simple one. It returns all the channel and you share emotes on your channel. It's from 2016. I'm not looking at this. There's even no API endpoints quick list. Global badges, betterTTV channel emotes. Change log. Great. Twitch emotes. This is so retarded, dude. Like, the way that that guy did probably would work. It would be a lot of work. Not necessarily, like he made a good chunk of the code, but I'd need to make all the structure and connect everything and see how that would function. But it's it's a beginning. And having a CMD looking chat would be interesting. At least I think so. So yeah, we didn't do much coding today, but we did find out what we should be doing and what we'll do on the next dev stream. We'll try to get YouTube messages, random, first download all the emotes that we got from betterTTV. At least I will try keeping myself into the ones that I already got in there. Get the global ones as well, download them on this JSON, download the images so that they are referenced, and do the exchanging like guy did here, replacing them, and see if that works. He was using, I think this is C#. If not, no, it's PHP, but it's a different type of PHP. It's a more sophisticated one that I never worked with. But yeah. Now we got at least some idea of what we should be doing. And see if that works. I'll do some more research on my own, but it's already quite late. And I hope you guys enjoyed the oops. I think you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Why is my chat frozen? Why is my... No. There we go. We'll be continuing another day. Maybe during the weekend, I'm not sure. At least, thank you for streaming. Thank you for coming up. Hopefully next time, at least something will be coded eventually. But now we know what we should do, and polishing will occur with time. But at least having a functional chat is more important than no chat at all. So, hope you all have a lovely night. God bless all of you, and thank you all. Bye bye.